touched on it earlier. Injuries. Morikawa, obviously a back complaint. Played at in Tokyo with a back injury, and then pinched a nerve on the range or in the first round and missed the cut at the Northern Trust. Patrick Reed's been in hospital with pneumonia. He's out this week. Oosthuizen's back. Is there something happening on the PGA Tour? Is the season too long, or is this just dumb luck?
Hey, PGA Tour, they've had more injuries than the Roosters. Fair income, they're struggling. It may, a lot of the golfers take, they'll take a week out here or there during the season just to give their bodies a bit of a rest. Maybe because this was Olympic year, it was a little more condensed. I don't think there's anything to read into it. Just sometimes these sorts of things happen, and the current sort of world that we live in, there's other things going on. So, yeah, I don't think there's anything doing there.
Could be, some sort of factor as well, just that sort of search for distance and clubhead speed and all that sort of stuff as well. Like the guys are pushing their bodies to the limits to try and, get that extra yardage. So I don't know whether that's impacting at all.
Yeah, it's a good point you make there, Tom. What about you guys? Worst injury you've had, either on course or before you've got onto course? I imagine the driving distance and speed probably plays a factor in this.
I'll let Tom go here.
No, I remember when I was younger, I used to go out with my old man, who I thought was a good golfer at the time, and I was about 10, and I'd tee off the ladies and he'd tee off the men's tees, and I was waiting for the ladies one day, and he's a left-hander like me, and I'm on the right-hand side of him, and he's completely duck-hooked this ball straight towards the ladies' tee, and it came straight towards me, and as it came closer, hooking into me, I tried to get out of the way, and it's just pinned me straight on the inner right thigh and instantly bruised my complete thigh. I've fallen to the ground, tears. We've had to get off the course. I think it's about the third hole. So, yeah, in terms of on course, that's probably the worst one for me. And it's probably the start of where I realised my dad wasn't as good a golfer as I thought he was.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Shout out to Mr. Hills.
Oh, man. Have you hit anyone on the golf course?
No. I've been close, but no.
I didn't think about that. What about you, Paul? Worst injury, or have you hit anyone?
Never hit anyone. Well, not to the best of my knowledge. And injury. Oh, no, I've never really had an injury on the golf course.
Just an athlete.
Yeah, well, I picked one up at the pub on Tinakori Road earlier this year, I think it was. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, but no, nothing on the golf course.
Oh. I feel like
I don't swing hard enough. Just a nice little Freddie Couples smooth swing. Actually, it's nothing like Freddie Couples. It's an ugly swing.
It is smooth though. Nice little fade. Sometimes you can get a draw going when you want. And then
what about you, Carl?
I've all the time. All the time. And it is most definitely related to trying to beat the cover off the ball, swing as hard as I can. Mainly probably when I'm angry. I've gotten better over the last couple of years. It doesn't happen as often. But yeah, definite back issues or butt into back, the sort of whole hamstring and a bit tight and niggly. Yeah, not good. Have also hit someone too on the course.
On purpose?
No, not on purpose. Playing at Shannon on now the 18th was the 2nd. And there was a person on the 1st, now the 17th. The green. Just on the other side of that little pond there.
Yep.
And I've snap hooked it around the trees over the pond and got this guy square in the leg.
Oh, gee, that would have hurt.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hit myself. I hit him, but yeah, he was in. He wasn't happy. To say the
Yeah,
least.
I bet he wasn't.
Did you sign the ball and give it to him?
No, so the ball went around the corner. We yelled 4. Didn't hear anything, but we saw the ball sort of bounce back towards the pond, but it stopped on the grass. I was like, okay, I can play that. Assumed it must have hit someone or the trunner or something. It bounced back. Get around there, and the guy's like, "Oh, my leg." I'm like, "I'm sorry, man." He's like, "You hit my leg." I was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, can't do anything about it."
I'm sorry.
And I was like, "Oh, looking around for my ball," and then he's walking away. I was like, "Oh, did you see where my ball went?" And he just laughed, and he's like, "It's in the water." I was like, "Oh, he's kicked it in," which was probably fair. It's probably fair. Yeah. Haven't seen him around the club since, but
Oh, I hope he's still alive.
I do too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
crikey.
he was older.
Gee.
Really, a deep hematoma to the thigh.